For another audio edition of Voice of Reason, this is Jake Schwartz. 67-54 is the final score. Roselle Catholic back in the New Jersey sectional finals of State B, joined by the number 6 sophomore in the nation, even though, well, I think you're higher than that in my opinion anyway. 4 or 5 in my opinion, but you're right ahead of one of my other good buddies, Cameron Reddish. But tonight, you don't care about rankings. You care about another state title as Naz Reid joins us with a good night tonight with 8 points. How are you feeling about this, and what does this mean to be going back to the sectional finals? Gill St. Bernard's Mater Day stands in your way come Tuesday night.
Either one of those teams can beat us, you know. As we work as a team and we gel, we get better and better every day. And every day in practice, we're working and we're working. You know, we just want to work hard and win with another TOC.
I'm a man who has great admiration and respect for you. I've known you since the day you walked in to Philadelphia, or I should say since the day you walked into New Jersey as one of the top freshmen in the country, and now your ranking certainly is getting even higher. But it could only get higher, really, over the next couple weeks. I'm told Villanova, Syracuse, Kansas, Temple, and just the list certainly goes on as far as, and Seton Hall, who I know has been really trying to do that fabulous 5-sum package with your Sports U guys, Javon Quinterly, Luther Muhammad. What can you say right now? Are you just taking your time as far as recruiting, right?
Definitely. You know, I'm just worried about another TOC.
Well, you got to get through states first, but what's the thought of that and how big tonight? Leandre, if we could big Leandre Washington, we'll be joined by Leandre Washington. What do you say about this young man? How big was he down the stretch? Certainly I don't want to go against him, a non-factor last week, but boy, what a presence he was tonight.
He's the best guard in the state, maybe even the country.
He's a T-neck transfer. Are you glad he's on your side?
Definitely.
Naz Reid, good to see you. Leandre Washington, it's so good to see you, my friend. Welcome back to Voice of Reason. It's so good to see. I could not be happier for what you've accomplished. Tonight, you are moving on again. You will face Gill St. Bernard's or Mater Day this Tuesday at Jackson Memorial. What's the plan going into Tuesday?
Win. We just got to win. We just want to win. That's the plan.
Gilberto. We're also about to be joined by Gilberto Q momentarily, as well as hopefully Matt Bullock shortly. But
and he's spinning myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Just talk about what this win tonight means for you. A tough night again the other night against the Patrick School, but just what was the plan going in to today's game? What did Coach Dave Boff say to you the second you walked on that floor tonight?
We got to shut Bryce Aiken down, we got to shut Jameer Harris down, and we win the game. If our guards play better than their guards, then we win the game. And then I think that's what happened. Me and Gilberto Q, we had about 25 points combined, something like that, and I think we played outstanding.
Absolutely. I was going to say, you look at the numbers. Matt Bullock gets 16, Gilberto gets 15, you yourself getting 14. How big was Gilberto down the stretch? His blazing speed continues to help, right?
I don't even think he's that fast.
I think he's very fast. It's like watching a younger Russell Westbrook, kind of. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, nah, he can shoot the hell out of the ball, man. He's very good. I'm just glad we got the win. We got practice tomorrow, so, I mean, we're not going to dwell on this.
Mater Day coming up, or Gill St. Bernard's Tuesday night. Who do you like in that game? Could it be the Voice, possibly? I'm just kidding.
Nah, I think Gill St. Bernard's going to win. So, I mean,
I'm better than do you still think I could dunk on you one-on-one?
Yes.
I know I could. Thank you, Leandre. Congratulations. Gilberto Q, the pride of Cardinal McCarrick High. It's so good to see you again, my friend. How are you feeling about this win, and what does this mean after transferring in from McCarrick to be going to the finals for the first time in your high school career?
Feels absolutely wonderful to go against a top guard, Bryce Aiken, that is committed to Harvard and that will be running, Harvard University next year for the basketball team is extremely big.
He's a guy that, again, as mentioned, could have gone to any school in this country, yet he chooses to go to a tough school like a Harvard and decide to get an education. He's a great human being with a wonderful heart. And you know what? I thought the same about Nick Richards and Cyril Langevin. You shut both of them down the stretch. In fact, Nick Richards and Cyril, 1 point between the two of them. How big an accomplishment is that really in this game?
Extremely big. We just came off a loss from them last week, and they had both of them played extremely well and extremely aggressive. They got every loose ball
between the two of them, correct?
Yes.
It was close to double-doubles between the two of them, right?
Absolutely. They played aggressive the whole game last game, and they, caught us off guard. So we had to come back and get it, and we had to motivate our guys. We lost the game last week, but we have to come in this week.
It did
more
matter.
concentration.
Yes, I got to say this. It did not matter about that goaltending. I know that I've officially accepted that was a goaltend at the end of the game, but at the end of the day, you even the series up with St. Patrick's. You win the bigger game, and that's the state playoff game where they're out and you're still in. What is that going to mean coming into Tuesday night at Jackson with a raucous crowd? And you expect a pretty good crowd, do you not?
Yes, but
what if I'm playing? No, I'm only kidding. Gilberto Q, congratulations, my friend. Where is Matt Bullock? We're going to talk with Matt Bullock right after this. Thanks again, Naz Reid. Thank you, Gilberto Q, and thank you, Leandre Washington. We'll join Matt Bullock after this as, again, Roselle Catholic has advanced to the NJSIA sectional finals with a 67-54 win. Hello, everybody, for another audio edition of Voice of Reason. This is Jake Schwartz. Matt Bullock back on with us again, and great to have one of the top seniors of the state of New Jersey back on. Matt, welcome back to Voice of Reason. It's so good to see you again, my friend.
Yeah,
you and I have the greatest, I think, relationship out of anybody because I've had the privilege of working with you since the day you walked in to Roselle Catholic, and now you're could be going out again on top. You've won a state title in each of your first 3 seasons. What would number 4 mean to you? Because you're now 1 win away from gaining sectionals and going back to the state title. Now, of course, coming up first, you'll have to deal with Gil St. Bernard's or Mater Dei, but you do come off a big revenge win against probably one of the top schools in the country, St. Patrick's.
I don't even know the question.
Well, the question becomes what does it mean to avenge your loss against a top school like St. Patrick's? You're right, I didn't ask the question. I apologize about that.
It's pretty good to win against them. I mean, we just wanted to be the aggressor and try to come back and win a game.
They got you in the Union County Finals on a questionable goaltending or no goaltending call, but tonight that didn't matter to you. Because really from the start of this game, it did seem like you just were more motivated than they were. I remember when I did the January 30th game against St. Patrick's, you had more of a passion, and you really came out with a lot of energy, and you have continued to do that, and that's what got you this win. Do you feel like that's what helped get you this win today?
Most definitely, but because we just wanted to keep the lead. They can't do nothing about it if you keep the lead.
Well, it wasn't even the style of you tonight. Big night from Gilberto Q with 15. What about Leandre Washington? How big was he down the stretch?
Pretty good.
You really are a one-answer type man, as long as I've known you, though. But coming up this week at Jackson Memorial, Gil St. Bernard's or Mater Dei, your thoughts on that, and what does it mean to finally end St. Patrick's season? Because I know that back at Roselle Catholic, I'm sure it had been talked about at school all week long, right?
Yeah.
Who do you like in the Gil St. Bernard's or Mater Dei, and what if I'm playing? I'm only kidding. Matt Bullock, congratulations, my friend. Matt Bullock is our voice of reason, player of the game, with a 16-point performance tonight. Our final thoughts after this is, once again, Roselle Catholic gains revenge. 67-54 is the final score. They defeat the number 1 seeded Patrick School. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Voice of Reason's coverage of the NJSIAA state playoffs. Here are the non-public South Beach semifinals, back again in the finals for the 4th straight year. And this gentleman here, who's been waiting quite a long time to get to the finals, he has won a state prep finals with St. Benedict's, but he's never won an NJSIAA finals, and he joins me now. The pride of North New Jersey, Mr. Nate Pierre-Louis. Nate, it's great to see you again, and it's great to finally have you here on Voice of Reason.
Nice to hear. It's good, too.
You always are somebody that I've had great respect. You know, you and I go back to the years that you started at St. Benedict's. I'll ask you this. It's okay if you don't want to answer. Why Roselle Catholic this year? Because I know you've been having some great success with Mark Taylor at St. Benedict's.
It was more of a family decision. I had to go to Roselle because to make it more easier with my family.
Yeah.
It was more of a family decision. That's what it was.
So it had nothing to do, you wanted to stay, did you not?
I wanted to stay, but...
You liked Benedict's, did you not?
Yeah, I liked Benedict's, but For family reasons, I had to spell in Roselle Catholic because my family was going through a lot at the time. So
No, I understand it. I know that's something you and I know don't discuss because I know you're certainly somebody who likes to keep it to oneself, and we'll just certainly I can't even talk about the but I do want to talk about again your performance again tonight because it did kind of seem like you played your game, you did get 10 points tonight, you really got 10 small type points. Nobody really said anything out of you tonight because everybody was really talking about Matt Bullock. Between Matt Bullock, between Naz Reid, who didn't even have as big a game tonight, but between Matt, Gilberto, and the likes of Leandre, what were the thoughts on the big three?
To be honest, right now, it's not even about points.
It's a team. It's a team effort.
It's a team effort. So like for example, with me, I just had to play defense with Jameer. That was the main focus for us to win. Cramp him down. Don't let him get more than 10 points, and I did that. He had 5. With that said, Matt Bullock's been having a successful, great senior year. He should be considered the Jersey Player of the Year, in my opinion. He's one of the best seniors in the state. And and the colleges is really missing out on him.
They should continue to show effort, but I want to talk about the St. Pat's type play. Cyril Langevin and Nick Richards, a total of 1 point between the two of them. Last week, a double-double each between the two of them. How did you keep them in checkpoint tonight?
The coaches made us have a really good scout report. We had to really play good defense on every single one of them. And we just listened to the coaches pretty much.
That really worked out, didn't it?
Yeah.
How about Bryce Aiken tonight? A guy who you won't have to deal with ever again for the rest of, well, you'll probably deal with him when you go to college, but how nice is that to not have to deal with him in the state of New Jersey ever again?
Bryce is a brother to me.
That's why I'm asking because
it's kind of emotional to see like he won't play high school basketball against me ever again. It's always a good situation when you're playing against
he's a great human being, isn't he?
Yeah, that's my brother. So I just want to congratulate him and his Harvard and make him go. I hope he has a good successful career.
You're off to the state finals, or I should say the sectional finals in Jackson, New Jersey on Tuesday night. Rutgers. I thought that was at Jackson. Well, you're off to the state. Regardless, you're off to the state sectional finals against either Gill or Mater Dei. What's the thought going into that game on Tuesday night?
Win. That's the only thing. Winning.
What if I'm playing? No, I'm only kidding. Nate, congratulations, my friend. The former pride of St. Benedict's, now the pride of Roselle Catholic, Nate Pierre-Louis. That's going to wrap things up again to the 2016 edition of the NJSI AA State Semifinal Sectional Final Edition. Roselle Catholic defeats Patrick School 67-54. Matt Bullock is our player of the game with 16 points. Gilberto Q at 15, and Leandre Washington helps his cause with 14. He was one of 4 among 4 Roselle Catholic Lions in double figures. Patrick School was led tonight by Marcus McClary and got 15 off the bench from Jordan Walker. That's going to wrap things up again to the 2016 edition of the NJSI State Playoffs. For more information, visit us on the new high school and college sports show Voice of Reason and on Twitter at JacobSchwartz23. For all of us here at the New Jersey State Sectional Finals, I'm Jake Schwartz. We'll see you at the games.